G'day everyone, Chris here, Indoors Outdoors with Edgy. I'm going to go detecting tomorrow morning, Sunday morning. Low tide's at 7 o'clock. I'm just going to duck into Frankston, go to the beach and do a bit of sand detecting and hop in the water just up to my knees and just do a bit of water detecting as well. Pretty much we're still in lockdown. Obviously you're not allowed to go anywhere unless for one of the 4 reasons. The beaches are still open, people are still going to the beaches for exercise, walking their dogs, etc. You're allowed to go boating, you're allowed to go fishing. Can't be any more than groups of 2, and obviously wear a face mask, etc, etc. If you're wondering what I'm going to use tomorrow, I've got my Equinox 800, I've got my sand scoop, and I've got just my water boots, my gloves, my detected treasure pouch, awesome little pouch that one, and my Carso V50 Elite action camera. I'll see you in the morning, nice and early, about 6:30, and we'll get over to the beach. 3, 2, 1. And here we are guys, next morning. So it's only 6:35, so we'll get down to the beach, we'll check it out, and we'll go and see if we can find some treasures today. Just driving to the beach now guys. The sun is just breaking the sky. The light I should say, not the sun. The light is just breaking, dawn is coming. Alrighty guys, made it over to the beach. It's still not quite light, but we'll get out, we'll get onto the beach and we'll see what happens. We're going to go that way. Boop boop.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Rightio guys, so I'm on the beach. I'm going to hunt the wet sand, just all this wet sand here. It's low tide. Time now is about 5 to 7 in the morning. So let's get on the wet sand and see what we can find. Alright guys, first signal in the wet sand. I was getting a 22 down here. I've taken it out, so I'm assuming it's in the scoop here. Get it out of there. Find it. Still a 22, 26. Probably a sinker. Oh, here it is. What's that? Well, there you go. She's a car. Matchbox car. First target. Rightio guys, second target. She was ringing up a 13. I'm pretty sure it's in the scoop now. It's probably a bottle cap, I would say. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, here we go. What's this? A little bit of aluminium by the look of that. A bit of garbage. Rightio guys, another target down here. It's ringing up a 13. So it should be in the scoop. We'll see if we can find it. It's probably going to be rubbish, I'd say. 13's been a rubbish for me. Here. It's here somewhere. Need a pin pointer. Yeah, I need a new pin pointer. Maybe a little bit of trash, I'd say. A little bit of aluminium. Yeah, that's that. It's a little bit of crap. That's it. Don't know what that is, but it's shit. Oh, it's a pull tab. Alright guys, I had a signal down here. It was ringing up a 15, 16. And it should be in the scoop. So we'll suss it out and see what it is. See if I can find it. Oh, 20. Yeah, Here we go. Bottle cap. Bottle cap. Alright guys, I've got a signal down here. So ran up 19, 18, see what it is. See if I can find it. Supposedly down here. Ah, damn. Don't know what that is. Looks like a rock. Maybe that's it. That's it. Whatever that is. A little bit of metal, a little bit of junk. Check it out at home. Alright guys, so bit of a windy morning. This beach is pretty empty though. I'm still going to hit all this wet sand here, so hopefully another hour or so. I've got a signal down here. It's ran up to 16, 17. Pull tab or a bit of rubbish. Be an old bloody here we go. Looks like a bit of metal. I don't know if that's it. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, it's probably an old nail. Righto guys, so I got a signal down here. It was a 16. Took out one scoop, got it. Looks like I got it. So, more than likely now on the beach it's going to be rubbish. Yeah, here we go. More fucking junk. Righto guys, got a bit of a sketchy signal down here. I did flick it out in one scoop. It's telling me it's in this little lump of crap here. So let's see what it is. It's got to be rubbish. It's got to be a bit of rubbish. Oh yeah. Bottle cap. Doesn't look like I'm going to find much on this beach, Frankston Beach. I was a bit hopeful just with the wet sand, because I'm using my scoop. It's been reinforced. It's got all the reinforcing on it, so hopefully the wet sand won't break it again. But anyway, I'm just masking up. There's people walking by now, so I've got to do the right thing. Anyway, let's get some good treasure. Alright guys, well it looks like I'm going to call it a day. Looks like I just can't catch a break with this detecting. I've just actually snapped the actual shaft. All I was doing was swinging it side to side and it just went break. It's basically the actual metal has broken. The metal shaft on this is just friggin' broken. You're joking me. Wasn't using it any way that I shouldn't have been. Just normal use, you know, side to side, swinging it, and it just snapped. That's just, God. Anyway guys, that's it. I haven't found anything. I haven't got any more. I can't use it anymore, so that's just pointless. Righto, I'm going to go home I suppose, because I can't fucking use my detector because the fucking shaft is broken. Rightio guys, well, I've got to say I'm a little bit pissed off at the moment. At time now is only 10 to 8 in the morning, so I've only been out there for not even an hour, and I have snapped the shaft on the Equinox 800. My shaft has snapped just below the join, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that. I'm going to email the service guys in Adelaide, see if they can send me a new shaft, I suppose, because I haven't used it in any way that I shouldn't be using it. All I've been doing is swinging it around and the thing just snapped. So anyway, let's get home and have a look at what I got. Rightio guys, I made it home from the hunt this morning. I can tell you, I'm not real impressed. I've snapped the shaft on the Equinox 800. Basically, the metal shaft has just snapped right there. So I'm not sure why. Obviously thin metal, but you would think it'd last. I mean, I've only had the Equinox 800 since April. I have used it quite a bit, a few times a week maybe, trying to make videos and all that. But what am I going to do? Right. Okay, first of all, let's go and have a look and see what I got. Actually, I was only there for about 45 minutes, so this is all I got, guys. Rubbish. And a tennis ball. I will put that tennis ball over in my ball bucket. Starting to get a few tennis balls in there now. And golf balls. But what I'll do, so found this. Looks like it's been burnt. Bottle caps, bits of metal, pull tabs. Don't even know what the freak that is. It's a bit of metal anyway. Don't know what this is. Looks like a bit of glass maybe. A bit of glass in the sunshine. She looks like a bit of glass. Something. Might clean that up, see what it is. Alright guys, well I'm just cleaning up the finds that I found today. I know one of them I said was a bit of glass and a bit of rubbish, but I've actually just cleaned it up and it actually looks like a small love heart pendant from a piece of jewellery. So that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Little piece of jewellery. It was just so encrusted with crap that I thought it was just rubbish, but it actually tidied up to something quite nice. And then snap. Then snap-o, she snapped. So usually I treat these detectors really like they're made of glass. I've actually made a shelf for my detectors. I've made two shelves, so I've got my older detectors, the old ones that I bought off a friend, and the Go Find 66. I've got that here and it's all set up. I've got my Detectnic scuba detector still in the box. I've got my Excalibur 2 and my Equinox 800 goes over here, and I've actually built an extension on my shelf so that the Equinox can stick out here so that it's not so that it's got something to sit on. So basically this is how I store them. I treat them with great respect. Treat them with great respect when I'm using them. The service team at Minelab, I know they were really great last time. I had trouble with the Equinox when I put it underwater and I submerged the console. They pretty much gave me a new one. I did have to send it to them, and they pressure tested it, a new one. They pressure tested the old one, it failed. They gave me a new one, pressure tested it and sent it back. Said all good. But I've always liked Minelab. I believe they got the best detectors, and from previous experience I've had good after service on them. So hopefully they'll be able to help me with this and send me a new shaft perhaps. So if any of you guys out there that watch my videos are thinking about taking up detecting as a hobby, don't go past Minelab. They are the #1 detector producer. They have the best after service. They look after their customers, and they've got the biggest range. They've got the best detectors. I mean, the Equinox 800 is the best all-rounder. I believe that. Definitely believe that. So if you're going to take up detecting, you always buy a Minelab. by Minelab, they have different detectors for different different environments and products. You know, like if you want to go gold detecting, they got the Gold Monster 1000, they got the GPZs. You know, they got all those for gold. They got the all-rounders. They just got so many detectors. Minelab is number one, guys. Anyway, Minelab, hopefully you can help me out on this one. I mean, I don't know how the hell this thing snapped. It just snapped as I was swinging it. Maybe I need a stronger shaft. Have you got anything stronger? This is not a real good video in regards to finding treasures, but I wanted to make one just with this break in the shaft on my Equinox. And I'll see how Minelab goes, see how they treat it, see how they treat me. Anyway, indoors, outdoors with Edgy, I'm Chris. See you on the next hunt.